today. Good, make sure you turn your cell phones to silent. We'll remind you to put them back on as we go. We'll start with the treasurer, Christine Krzyjak.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Christine.
I'm here requesting you to ratify the purchase of a Rotomat vertical carousel 400/100/260/280, and this is from Hanel Storage Systems. It's per CoStars at a cost of $34,322.47, and this purchase will be paid for through the Record Improvement Fund.
Questions? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Public safety, Greg?
Morning, Greg.
Morning, Greg.
This morning, we're asking for approval to submit an application for our annual Emergency Management Performance Grant through PEMA in the amount of $104,164. That'll pay for half of the salaries of 3 of our staff in emergency management. And secondly, we're looking to approve the purchase of a mass notification system for the general public from Genesis with an initial cost of $5,761, paid for with our wireless monies at no additional expense to the county.
Okay, and I do have for you guys, I have a PowerPoint to look at to show you when we get a chance after elections. It's a pretty neat little system, but thanks for doing that work, Greg.
Yeah,
Thanks, Greg.
Mark? Notice I just used your first name, Mark. That was good.
Morning, Mark.
Morning, Mark.
Asking approval to pay an invoice for the courthouse remodeling project for the new human resources office on the second floor. It's in the amount of $57 to Lloyd's Rental. It was one of the offices that we didn't do anything to the flooring. It had pretty nice, decent carpet in it, but we decided to steam clean it. Really bring it back.
Looks really nice. Okay,
Asking approval to pay an invoice for Cummins Sales and Service. This is for the generator in the courthouse. It's planned maintenance agreement for year number 2 for $905.29.
okay. Any questions for Mark?
Nope.
Right, thank you, Mark.
Thank you.
Planning, Zach?
Morning, Zachary.
Morning,
Morning, Jack.
Commissioners. First item this morning, we're requesting approval to reimburse the city of Meadville $97,366.17 for their 27 Act 13 at-risk bridge project. This was for Liberty Street. The project's been completed to PennDOT specifications, and closeout material has been submitted.
Okay,
The next item, we're requesting an approval for a reimbursement of a small business assistance grant on behalf of the city of Titusville to Jody C. Burt in the amount of $2,732.50. This is paid for by the city of Titusville's CDBG CV program.
what's the name of the business, Zach, do you know?
That's the name that we have, is Jody
Okay.
C. Burt. And then the request, the last item is a request for ratifying a resolution authorizing Commissioner Wiederspan as the signing authority for legal documents associated with the South Perry Street Bridge project.
Check your mail.
Okay.
Is that what you're talking, is that what the discussion?
No, this is a different conversation than that one.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
But
Thank
we'll-
you.
We'll check that.
All right, thank you.
yep, no worries.
Care Center?
Good morning.
Morning, Tanya, we've missed you.
I know, I
Nice
missed
to see you
everyone.
back, so
It's
glad you're
so
back.
happy to see all the smiling faces.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd like to request to approve the 21-22 general liability, professional liability, and excess liability insurance policy with TJS in the amount of $24,229.22.
Okay,
Okay, and request to change LPN positions 3609-003 and 3609-012 from 60% to 100%.
okay,
And request to change LPN 12-hour position 3609-010 from 100% to 60%.
any questions for Tanya?
Yeah, would you just refresh my memory what the percentage represents?
So it would be 3 days a week to 5 days a week, and then the 12-hour is going to change to basically 3 days a week.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Tanya.
The invoice for item B under planning is Jody Seaver Hairstyle.
Hairstyle, thank you. Okay. Human
Why wouldn't
resource-
you know about that?
I don't know.
Why wouldn't you know hairstyling business?
Wow,
Was that inappropriate? I'm sorry.
probably.
Okay.
Morning, Gail.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Hi, Gail.
Hi. First item I have is a vehicle transfer of a 2010 Dodge Grand Caravan to the Coroner's Department. Estimated value $6,582. Amount due is $3,774.
Okay.
Purchase requisition to Dell Incorporated for a Dell Latitude laptop. Cost to the county is $39.58. Purchase requisition to Meadville YMCA for one daycare staff to attend the UK Road training August 3rd and 4th in Erie. The costs include training and travel, and UK Row is a safe, comforting, and restraint-free crisis management that they use in the schools.
Thank you.
Cost is $1,372.71, all paid with Systems of Care grant funds. Purchase requisition to Titusville Area School District for reimbursement for the attendance of 3 staff to attend UK Row training in Erie. This also includes staff replacement costs for the staff for those 2 days. Total cost $6,077.40, all paid with Systems of Care grant funds. The next section is for our Homeless Assistance Program and Human Services Development Fund grant funding. HAP funding, there are 10 contracts. In the HSDF, there are 8. The total grant funding for HAP is $209,000, with a cost to the county of $11,158.27. The HSDF, there's 8 contracts totaling $83,500. Cost to the county is $4,457.97. And the contracts are with the Center for Family Services for case management and rental assistance and specialized services for the food pantry. Crawford County Area Transportation Authority for fixed routes. Crawford County CASA for the court-appointed Special Advocates Program. Crawford County Coalition of Housing Needs for the emergency shelter, and also for transitional housing at the Liberty House. Crawford County Drug and Alcohol for their SAP prevention specialist. Crawford County Mental Health Awareness for housing case management. Titusville Regional Literacy for the GED diploma class. Titusville YMCA for Tiny Footsteps. United Way of Titusville Region for Center for Financial Independence. Women's Services for the Greenhouse and also Child Abuse Awareness Program. YWCA of Titusville for case management, rental assistance, and St. James Housing and Shelter. Next is a 21-22 CYS JPO contract with Parkside Psychological for the delivery of assessments, treatment, and evaluations and trainings. Then I have a 21-22 CYS JPO contract with the Bear Foundation for the delivery of various levels of foster care. A 21-22 CYS JPO contract with the Children's Home of Pittsburgh for the delivery of various levels of foster care services. We currently have a contract with them, but we have yet to use them. Then I have a 21-22 professional contract with Parkside Psychological for testing, evaluations, trauma counseling, and trauma case management and teaming. 21-22 CYS JPO contract, that is for the same services we contracted for last year at the current rate. It is with Harbor Creek Youth Services for the Liberty House Group Home. A 21-22 mental health ID early intervention contract for the same services and the same rates as we are currently paying for Community Rising Therapy, which provides speech, PT, OT, special instruction therapies, and evaluations. And the last section is 21-22 professional contracts that are for the same services delivered at the same rates. Ashley Myers for occupational therapy and evaluations. Family Services and Children's Aid Society of Venango for Community Resource Coordinator. Kara Smith for special instruction evaluations. Little Step Physical Therapy for PT evals and therapy. And Sonia Ekstrom for occupational therapy and evaluations. Any questions?
No, thank you, Gil.
Thank you.
Thanks, Gail.
Human Resources, but Stephanie, you're gonna do this?
Yes. The first item we have is for ratification. It's an agreement for a grant from PCHIP. It will fund our dependent eligibility audit. It is, it's good for us to do an audit on a regular basis, and PCHIP had some remaining funds that they agreed to let members interested in having an audit use. So we were lucky enough to qualify for $8,400, and this will pay for the entire audit. So this could be a good cost savings for us in the long run.
Okay.
And the second part for ratification is the agreement with Rashini to conduct the audit, and the fee for the audit is $8,400.
Okay, thank you.
And then for your approval, I have invoices totaling $576,733.55. The first one is to Penn State Extension. It's their second quarter 2021 appropriation for their rent. The amount is $20,000. The second is also to Penn State Extension. It's the second quarter 2021 appropriation. It is their $52,500, and it is from the Cooperative Extension Contributions line item. The third is to Assured Partners of Pennsylvania. It's the June 1st, 2021 through June 1st, 2022 consulting fee for our general liability insurance. The invoice number is 372911. The amount is $30,000, and it comes from our insurance premiums. The fourth is to Crawford County Children and Youth. It's the third quarter fiscal year 2021 county match. The amount is $474,233.55. It comes from CYS contributions. And finally, for ratification, I have one invoice totaling $694,428.89. It is from P-CHIP for the June 2021 health insurance. The invoice number is 60001-0, and it comes from our insurance premiums.
Thank you, Stephanie. Under Commissioners A, Commissioner Soff will be handling this.
Thank you. So Kenny Hyde's most recent term on the Fair Board ended at 12/31/2020, and Ken has met all the criteria of serving at least 15 years, 3 terms as a member of the Fair Board. So next week I would like us to formally appoint Ken as an honorary Fair Board member. He's met the criteria, and this is something that we have done more recently with other Fair Board members who have also met the criteria of this category, and so I'll look forward to next week being able to formally appoint Ken as an honorary Fair Board member.
Okay, and then 9B.
Legal ready mix has been an urban renewal application for construction demolition landfill in East Fairfield Township.
Okay, any public comment? Commissioner comments, Commissioner Soff.
Thank you. Just, a note, we're finalizing election results. We're finished with tabulation. Again, I want to thank everybody for their participation and assistance in getting us to this point. We just need to verify our numbers so that we are all in agreement with what those numbers are. We will then post those results to the website, the county website. We will also print out the forms for the tabulators to sign. They will be on display for a period of 5 days and 5 calendar days, and then at the expiration of that 5 calendar day period, the election board will sign them, and we can formally submit those results to the Commonwealth. And then we should be able to put the primary 2021 to bed and prepare for the general election, which will be here before we know it. That is the world of elections. So that's where we are with that. So thank you again to everyone for your help.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Wiedersky?
I have nothing additional.
I would just echo those sentiments and thanks, but I will say that I get miffed a little bit. This morning I read the Meadville Tribune, and the article in there talks about elections. And I always find it interesting because I've actually been sued as a commissioner in regards to elections. And the folks who are working on making election law or election changes never tend to come talk to the election board. So I would strongly suggest that if you do make those choices or change or discussions, I would entertain a meeting anytime anybody wants to wonder why we're still down here today doing additional tabulations and finishing up our process. It's a long process, and to be honest with you, it's kind of disheartening to know that people are making changes or learning about changes without actually understanding the things that we do. I think there was 3,000 write-in, at least 3,000 write-in candidates put through there. That takes a long time to do the process, and I commend not only these two guys next to me, because we do it ourselves, but our staff that works with us. It's just too much, and I always look back at Gina and think before I was a commissioner how much work she did and how much it made her ill to do the work, because it was a lot of work. And I just think that if you're going to make election law and you're going to try and change election law, you might want to talk to the election board, who actually handles the process. And I think it's just disheartening to me that they don't actually come talk to us. So I would offer that up to anybody who wants to talk about that before you change the law. Maybe talk to the people who actually have to follow the law. Makes sense, right? Doesn't it?
It does to me.
All right, so
Well said.
all being said, we'll see you next week. Thank you.